Vehicle kits. This is a humongous thing to think about if you're on a road trip. You've got to have a good vehicle kit, and you got to have a good vehicle. When going on road trips,
number one, a reliable vehicle.
Yes,
that's maintained.
Yes, you're gonna have to have some extra gear. And I swear, Cam does this, and I do this too. When I leave town,
too much.
Like, I throw so much crap in my vehicle. I'm like, I could live in here for 2 months if I had to now. You know what I mean? But before you head out, make sure that you have your regular maintenance up to date, especially if you're going on a long road trip.
It's not going to matter if you have all that in there.
It doesn't matter.
Throw a freaking Johnson rod.
Exactly. It's always a damn Johnson rod every time. But, you know, make sure your oil changes are up to date. You've got all the fluids that you need, blinker fluid and whatnot. But just make sure that sucker's running well, because that's the last thing you want, is to be stuck on the side of the road in the middle of the night. Then you're just asking for problems, right? But you could have avoided that if you kept your vehicle maintenance and stuff up to date. Make sure that you have your insurance information and your roadside assistance numbers and all those things. I don't care what anybody says. Roadside assistant is very nice. Yeah. And it works very well.
I even have it.
Yeah. So make sure you have those numbers and know how to get a hold of them. If you run out of gas, if you have a flat tire and you don't have a spare tire. But if you don't have a spare for some reason, you can call them and things will be better. I wrote batter jumpers. I forgot to put the Y in there, but battery jumpers. So that's cables and like those backup batteries.
Honey, did you get the batter jumpers?
Yeah, the batter.
Gonna make some cake.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, jumper cables, and then also those jumper batteries, like there's like the Gulu, and there's a whole bunch of other ones.
Yeah.
What was the other one that we got for review not too long ago? It was pretty good.
Forget.
Imitech or something?
Oh yeah, Imitech.
Yeah, those were great too.
There's so many uses with those.
There are.
I've charged my devices a ton with them alone. Jumped a car a dozen times.
Yeah, jumped 100 cars probably. Maps, again, those are great to have the actual physical maps, but if you can download like Google Maps, or there's a couple other apps that Cam is going to talk about later that are great for that type of thing. Food and water, if you're going, you got to have food and water on a road trip anyways, but extra food and water.
Always.
Just in case.
That's where I found those little useless survival pouches of water, just because they withstand the freezing and heat, and you can just tuck them in.
They're great, man. I got them all over in my vehicles.
Now, if I got hit, they'd be like, "Where's your water truck?
What's going on?
Is it off down the ravine somewhere?
Is it like a hydro-powered car or something?
A water barrel or something?"
Yeah. It would be that way too, man. Blankets or extra clothing if it's cold.
Yeah, I always have a wool blanket in there.
I do too. Yep.
Never know.
You never know.
Picnics.
Yep.
It's stuff.
Your regular kits. I mean, your EDC kit, your get-home bag. If I'm leaving, sometimes I might even throw my bug-out bag in the truck if I have room, and it's not a big deal. Then you just have so much available when you throw those things in there. Super crucial, tools and parts just in case, right? You got to have a tool to take off the tire or whatever it might be. So think about those. Shovels.
It's like the special key for your freaking... Yeah. Oh, I've run into that before.
For your vehicle. Why? You can't start it without a key.
Yeah.
You gotta have a special key.
You gotta have a special key for the particular vehicle you're in.
So stupid. Got a Toyota key, won't start Ford. Shovels and ways to get out of snow and mud and get unstuck, because that is a problem and a half if you don't have it. Toe straps and things like that. I mean,
pull off to go pee and you get stuck on
off
the side of the road.
Yeah. Backup phone chargers, we talked about those. Water filtration, it's again, a Sawyer Mini is cheap and it's light and it takes up no space. Put it in your vehicle.
Do it.
Self-defense weapons, again, we talked about that, but again, having some extra stuff in your vehicle is a good idea. Car escape tools. What if
there's like tons of different varieties.
There's a million of them.
And the little teeny one that BattleBox sent.
Oh gosh, that thing is awesome.
Pretty crazy. Yeah. I hit my thumb with it.
Yeah, it's not good.
I felt like it shattered the bone inside. I was like, what'd I do?
But you need something to break a window just in case, and to cut a seatbelt off, whatever. You got to have something in there. So
I
have something.
Cut my seatbelt off every time.
Yeah.
New car, cut seatbelt right out of it.
Don't worry about it anymore. I'm not going to get stuck in here. Ain't worth it. A gas can would be a great thing to have on a long trip, or even a siphon just in case. Cash. Again, have some cash in your vehicle. I don't have cash in my vehicle. But yeah, I have some cash, but I have it in like a little lockbox in my truck just in case.
I stick it up the exhaust pipe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still there. It's got to be. Right?
I wrapped it duct tape.
It's fine. I don't see any exhaust coming out of there anymore. My truck sounds weird, but
yeah, it struggles. It has no power going up hills, but got some
that
money in
cash.
there.
Got that cash. First aid kit again.
Used it every time. I don't know why. Have to get a tow truck. Thank goodness I had it in there.
Thank goodness I had that cash. First aid kits again. Have one everywhere, man. In your vehicle, there's so many uses.
There are.
I've used mine in my vehicle like so many times. Seriously,
I've gone through like half of them.
Yeah. Sanitary supplies, TP, some soap, towels, and things like that. That's great. I mean,
yeah.
How many times you got to stop on the highway because the Taco
on the
Bell
highway? Does it sound like you're singing it?
Did it? Yeah. On the highway.
On the highway. What's those? I love those huge suckers. The not the big lucky, the big old wipes, biggie wipes.
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
I love it when you call me Big Papa Wipes. Now I can't think of it. I know what you're talking about.
Anyways, it's like a towel size,
Yeah.
but I've used those and cut them up into like 10 different pieces.
What the fudge are they called? If you wouldn't ask me, I could have told you. But those are great, yeah. And a fire extinguisher.
That's one thing I need to get.
Yeah, if your car starts on fire.
Yep.
You're
You
gonna
gotta
want to
have
put the
somebody
fire
come
out.
around every week and write down the numbers.
I know.
Make sure they're
just
there.
once a year.
Yeah.
No biggie.
What was the other thing I was? Oh, the gosh dang it! Cell booster.
Oh yeah, that's
You
great.
traveling up in the mountains and stuff.
Sure.
I have one that I'll throw up once in a while.